Hi guys, welcome back to the channel, or welcome if you're new here. So today I'm bringing you a lovely collab with amazing simmers. As you can probably see from the title, I'm doing a build which is amazing. There is going to be all sorts brought to you because this is the 10 Days of Summer collab, which was organised by ShanFindsPixels. They were organising it over on Twitter, and yeah, I will link their socials all in the description down below if you wish to go check them out. Please do, they're amazing. So lovely, and for me to join, which is amazing. So thank you so much, Shan. I really do appreciate it. If I could talk, but I'm Plum Bob, I can't talk ever, let's just be real. So there is 10 other simmers, or 9 other simmers other than myself, taking part. You've probably seen quite a few of theirs already. If you haven't, where have you been, guys? I will link all their socials and all the videos, or wherever you can find what they're doing for this part of the collab, or their part of the collab I should say. So I'm just going to mention who is taking part because they're all amazing and I think you should all go check them out and show them some love. So we've got Nessie Penguin, Simplicity, Joseph but with an F, Non-Rev Sims, obviously ShanFindsPixels because he was the organiser, Noala, Vic Sims, Bunny Banana Sims, and the amazing Florida. So please do go check them out if you haven't heard of them. Where have you been, guys? So yeah, so for part of this collab, if you can't already sort of tell, we had to choose a favourite moment from summer memories that we had, and then you could either build the lot of that place or make the household of people that you had fun with over summer, or there was that you could tell a story through gameplay, or there was other things as well. So there's going to be plenty of different things for your eyes to see, and yeah. So please get excited. I think I'm nearly one of the last people to do this part of the collab, if that makes sense. And yeah, so I have chosen to do a camping ground because many a summer I spent with my grandparents in a motorhome on a camping site somewhere. I never actually went in a tent or like glamping, I think that's what you call it now. Yeah, never did anything like that. It was always in a motorhome, and I always used to take my friends with me, and I had the most amazing summers spent on a camping ground. And yeah, I just wanted to recreate something in The Sims that your Sims can enjoy, because I will just mention this is built on a 64 by 64, so it is an absolutely ginormous lot. But there is so much for your Sims to do. There is a lot of terrain tooling, which I don't normally do, but I thought for this lot it's kind of needed, because if I was to do like just a very plain lot, it's gonna look really boring and no one needs to watch that. So yeah, on like the camping grounds that I used to stay on with my grandparents, there was always like places for you to, or as a child, there was places for you to like go play on the playground, and there was fishing spots, there was yeah, just all sorts, and I wanted to make sure that I included as much as possible. So there is a lot of stairs in here, so I do apologise, your Sims might take a while to get to different places. That pond lake thing on the bottom right hand corner at the moment, that does go. I don't keep that, excuse me, because I turn that into where the tents go, and let me tell you guys, I had such a struggle with the tents. I had to actually put a sim onto this lot just to be able to open the tents. It was really weird. I don't know if anyone else has had to do that before or experienced it, but oh my days, I struggled so hard. But literally the moment I found out that I was part of this collab, I literally opened my game and I started building. That's how excited I was. So thank you so much, Shan, for letting me take part in this. I really do appreciate it, and it's just got my creative juices flowing. I love it. So yeah, as I said, there is a playground for your Sims to play on, and there's 2 fire pits, a bonfire, and what else is there? There's just all sorts of that. I have included some fish spawners for your Sims to fish at. And yeah, sorry if you can hear some kids outside. They are literally just outside my window, which is just amazing. But it's too hot to close it, so I do apologise if you can hear them. It's probably not very professional, but if you know me, I'm not professional. I do apologise. And if you hear my squeaky chair, you'll hear that in every single video of mine if you haven't come across me before. But yeah, there is, as I said, there is a lot of terrain tooling, and it does come together. Like at this point, I was like, oh, it just looks really weird. I don't know if I like it. But I was like, just push through and I will hopefully get to the point that I like it. But yeah, over here, like I said, is where the tents go. You'll also spot at some point I have to get a sim onto the lot just so I can add in like the stove and the fridge, because you can't do that on a community lot. I don't know if you know that, but you can't, and it's really frustrating because obviously these like cabins, I'm going to call them cabins because I do put them in wood, as you can see here, and I use a roof that I never use. You'll see it shortly. I put it on and I was like, oh my god, it just goes really nicely with like the woodland feel. And just changing the colour of the pillars underneath underneath the cabins. And yeah, so I don't do any of the landscaping on camera, as always, just because it does take me a good while to figure out. I do put down a lot of the train painting on camera, but the rest I don't. So yeah, I'm just doing the bridges. They're all a really nice dark wood. I really like how it looks, especially when it comes together at the very end. And here we go with these blooming dents. Let me tell you, they gave me a run for my money, 100%. Oh, they were the bane of my life. And just making sure this, like, I want to say river, but it's really not a river. It's not even a pond, is it, guys? I don't know what it is, but it's some water, and it's got fish in it for your Sims to fish in. And there will be a nice big bonfire in the middle. It's probably not very environmentally friendly or anything like that, but I wanted your Sims to have something else to do other than just being in a campsite place or whatever. I do make this play bit a bit smaller in just a moment. I just thought it was way too big, especially for the size of the lot and everything like that. I mean, it could have been a lot bigger, but nah, I didn't particularly want to do that. And here we go with the terrain tooling again. I really love how it turns out. I never normally play with terrain tooling, but how it turns out, I think I'm going to have to do a little bit more with it, because you wait till the screenshot, guys. Please do check out the screenshots, and also check out everyone else's. I'm so excited to see everyone else's, as I can't remember if I said, but it's the 16th of May at the moment. So I've opened up my game, built this. I actually built this maybe about a week ago, I want to say, maybe even more, maybe less, I can't remember. So I can't remember everything I did because I've already done a couple of other builds as well. So if you are new here, guys, and you've never seen anything that I've done before, please do hit that subscribe button. It really does mean a lot, especially if you do like Sims 3 builds, or I do have a let's play of the leprosy challenge on my channel as well, if you like more of the gameplay side. I do have that. It's very chill. Yeah, I'm not one of these people that are just going to sit here and scream at you. That's just not me. And then I do the occasional stream, and when I say occasional, I really do mean occasional. So I don't know if you just saw, but the roof has just been changed. It's now to this green colour, and I think it suits the world perfectly, or the lot at least, because yeah, it's just amazing. I should also mention that this is built on the not the studio, what's it called? It's in Sunset Valley where the, what's it called? The stadium is. So it's a 64 by 64 and it's got loads of trees up there, and I think it looks amazing. Like, here we go, look at these trees, guys, look at it. And you can also see that I have opened up the tents as well. As I said before, I brought a sim onto the lot, they opened it, and then I think I had to change it to residential and then change it back to community after that sim left. But I think it looks amazing. You'll see me do a tiny bit of landscaping, but it's going to be minuscule. And yeah, so it comes together so nicely once I've popped in all the landscaping. I hope you like it because I've fallen in love with it, and I think I might have to put this in like one of my sims, like my own gameplay, if I ever get time to do that. But yeah, it's just so nice. It just reminds me of summer with my grandparents. So yeah, what have you been up to, guys? Are you all off school now? Are you off the summer holidays, or have you still got to work? Or what are you doing over the summer? You got any holidays planned? Let me know. I'd love to know. By this point, I will have a newborn baby. I'm actually due very, very, very soon. So by the time this comes out, I will probably have a 4-week-old, which is just mental. As I was saying to my other half earlier, I can't believe we've got another human coming into the family. But yeah, so that's one of my life things going on at the moment, if you didn't already know. And yeah, so I'm very, very excited. So by the time this comes out, as I said, I will probably be binge watching or reading what everyone else has put, which is just incredible. Again, I just want to say thank you, Shan, for letting me be a part of this. I really do appreciate it. And I hope you like what I've done, or I've interpreted what you meant the right way. This just honestly reminds me of my grandparents so much, just being on like a campsite, because obviously I don't know if you know actually, but when you go in like with a motorhome or a caravan, you actually have to pitch up normally beside the tents, especially in the UK. I don't know what it's like anywhere else. And yeah, so when I see the tents, I'm like, that just reminds me of being away. Honestly, it's just reminds me of summer straight away. Just being on holiday. I did actually think about maybe doing something in like, I was gonna say Sulani. That Sims 4. Wow, I don't know where that came from, but like Sunlit Tides or Isla Paradiso, and maybe do like a holiday home. But honestly, guys, I've only ever been abroad once, and that was to Spain. So I've only ever been abroad once, which is sad. Maybe one day when I win the lottery or something, I will go abroad and explore a little bit further. There will be a little bit of a jump cut here. I do apologise, guys. This is where I had to get the sim over onto the lot and change it into a residential, just so I'm able to furnish these cabins to the standard I want them to be in. So yeah, so if you do like, are you doing like the rags to riches, or what's it called, the legacy challenge, where you start off with absolutely nothing, these lots are like perfect because you literally can just live in them. They're not actually functional as a holiday let, if that makes sense. So you will have to use your imagination a little bit, but oh well, it's all good. I also did think about maybe like just building my grandparents' home, because the amount of times that I just spent with my grandparents, and if you can't tell, I love my grandparents more than anything. And yeah, it was honestly every summer I'd spend with them, so whatever I had to build had to be something of them, if that makes sense. Let me know in the comments down below what your memory of summer is, and if you were to do this collab, what would you build or what would you do? I'd love to know. it's intriguing. I like to see what people are doing or what they've done over summer that makes them think of summer and everything like that. But yeah, this video actually isn't as long as I thought it was going to be, because guys, this took me just under 5 hours to do, which is incredible for me. If you don't know from my other builds, they normally take me around the 2 to 3 hour mark, and even then that's pushing it a little bit. So for this to take me nearly 5 hours, I think it was like 4 hours 54 minutes or something, and that is just incredible for me. But I really, really, really love how it's turned out, so I think it was worth the struggle of everything. So yeah, this is the inside of all the cabins. They all look exactly the same. The only difference is there is one that is going to be a twin, which is this one that I'm doing now. So it's just 2 single beds. And then there is, sorry, it's been a while, I'm trying to think, 2 doubles. Yeah, 2 doubles, and then the A-frame house has 3 bedrooms. So over there you can actually fit in, so there is a double, a twin, and then a toddler and another single bed. So I wanted to make sure that I did include a toddler bed in at least one of the cabins, because I find it really annoying when I go to take my Sims somewhere, or my toddler Sims somewhere, and there's nothing for them to do or anything like that. So I have definitely included that in that one. So that's the only one that's really more family orientated. The other ones are more for, I don't know, Sims that are together as a couple or married or as friends, because then you've got the twin beds and everything like that. But yeah, I think that is pretty much everything I need to say. Please do go check everyone else's out. I'm honestly so excited to see everyone else's as well. And I don't know what everyone else is going to do. I did speak to them in the Twitter group that we have, and I was like, I'm already done. And this was just like a couple of days after Shan had said about it, and I was like, I just got my creative juices flowing and we are done. But yeah, honestly, I can't wait to see what everyone else. So make sure you do open up the description. This will also be up for download. I should also say that. That'll be down in the description. But as I said, it is on a 64 by 64 lot. So I'm not sure whereabouts it's going to fit in your worlds or anything like that. Feel free to pop it wherever. Just bear in mind, it does have quite a lot of terrain tooling, and I'm not sure it's going to fit everywhere, but it is built on a flat lot, so hopefully it shouldn't be too bad for you to find somewhere. So yeah, trying to think what else I could talk about, because this lot, I just want to watch it because it's been a while and I want to see what I did, because as I said, I can't really remember too much, if I'm honest. I do believe that I put in some lounge chairs on that like little deck area of that one cabin that I was just doing. I do bounce around a lot, and I do apologise for like the money going. But as I said, I couldn't really do any of this without a sim being on the lot, which is so annoying. But it is what it is, and we're going to deal with it. So this one here, there is actually 3 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms. This is the one that has the toddler, like the toddler bed and some toys and everything like that. On the actual, like outside of the cabins, I mean, there isn't anything for the toddlers to do, but at least they have something to do in the actual cabin. So hopefully you don't mind too much, but yeah. Let me know what you think of this lot, because if I could heart it myself and like it myself, I would. But yeah, if you don't like anything for whatever reason, and you want to download it, feel free to change it. All I ask is that you just don't re-upload or claim as your own, which I don't think's that unreasonable. So yeah, we are now coming up to the end. I think we've got a couple more minutes. But yeah, I'm going to love you and leave you here, guys. Please let me know what you think in the description down below. I'd love to hear your thoughts. And again, go check everyone else out. Please, please, please go check everyone else out. Go see what they've been up to. I will link everything down in the description down below. And yeah, if you download this lot, let me know how you get on with it. I do apologise if there is any routing errors or anything like that, just because I haven't play tested it. But yeah, I'm going to leave you guys. Please check out those screenshots, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye guys.